Old Man here, and I've got my sidekick Alex with me, and we are headed to our first tree cutting job outside of my neighborhood. That story is coming right up. Yep, you heard that right. We got our first tree cutting job outside of my neighborhood. It's actually my dental hygienist that is allowing us to cut down 4 trees in her yard. Known her for years, and we got on this topic and discussion, and we are really excited about doing a job outside of my neighborhood for the first time, so we're really excited about that. Anywho, we have all of our gear packed up, as you can see in the back here. I'm bringing everything. We are going to hit the road. We got about a 20-minute ride, so let's get started. All right, we're on our 3rd tree here. This is going very well. The homeowner wants to keep this birch, I guess is what it is. It's a beautiful wood. The woodpeckers like it, but she's gonna make something out of it over here. So I'm gonna take the big logs and we'll stack those up at home. And you can see here we've got the burn pile going. And this tree right here, I don't like the way this branch is leaning up close to the house, so we're just gonna drop it straight back. Good wedge. Huh?
I said it held up and you moved it.
I just got lucky on that one. Holy cow. All right. That was very lucky on this one. Yeah, very lucky. So, a bunch of mistakes here. The wedge was not in far enough, so I'm only in like about a quarter. I should have been in a little more. So That was a mistake. It should have been in probably halfway more. I was way too far up on the hinge cut here. It should have been about an inch lower. That probably would have helped. And then it just started to fall. Now the good thing here is it did fall kind of this way. All right, so we're gonna cut this one up too. A lot of this is gonna go into the yard over here, and a lot of it's gonna be cut up, these smaller branches. We've got a good fire going over there. Homeowner's really helping us out, so I appreciate that. We're getting ready to take this big tree down here. These two, we've got a triple Y thing going on here. Well, triple branch and then 2 unions. But not worried about these two. These are just going to drop in the road. We'll cut them up and then take some of the larger branches in the back. This is the one I'm worried about, as I mentioned earlier. This big one here. It could drop this way and I think we'd be all right, except for those branches up there hitting the house. So we're going to try to drop it straight back that way. And I spoke with the owner. She's okay with it hitting a couple of these branches up here, and those breaking off if they need to. Some of it's probably going to end up in the road there. As soon as it does, we're going to get out there and clear that out. gonna drop this one straight, cut it up. Some of it can be left out there. We want to get this done. So I took it to the place where I had the chain sharpened, and that chain was supposed to be sharpened, but we're like maybe just a wedge into it. It doesn't even seem like that chain was sharpened at all. I'm a little
brand new chain just on it.
Yeah. So, but regardless of that, my face cut was about 1/3 in, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, not bad. The back cut was wonderful, and this hinge with the fibers coming up looks pretty good. So this is a really clean cut. It just took forever to cut through it. So we're gonna cut this one up, and I'm gonna try to get through this and get the stump down as low as I can, and call it a day. But in the meantime, Alex and I are just gonna cut this one up. I'm hoping just another couple of hours, but good thing is we're going to put most of that in the woods back there, and then we should be good to go. I've just finished cutting up all of the wood here. Actually had to come out on a second day the following week because we basically ran out of daylight, and this was a very large tree, and then it's a hardwood, it's a very hardwood, and the 3 chains that I had, they started getting dulled out, and then it started getting darker, like I said. So we just waited another week. It did rain all week, so this wood is kind of wet, but we were able to get it all chopped up. I'm going to load as much of it as I can into the bed of the truck. I'm going to get all the big pieces. Most of this is going to go here, and I may even be able to get that little small pack there, and then we're just going to haul it back to my place, and then at a later date we will chop it up into firewood. So that's the plan right now. Didn't get a chance to show you this, cutting all this boring wood up, but we're pretty much done. Got a couple of hours of daylight left. I still have to move all of that over there. I might chop it up so they can make a burn pile over there, but it is wet, so I don't know how that's going to go. But I'm thinking maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours worth of work, and then we'll be done with this job.